Hello guys, this is Farmer Boy here, out here on another wonderful afternoon right after the rain, so I get a little time to fly. Can't farm in the rain. Anyways, I'm here to introduce to you an idea I've done before in the past, and it's working really good for me again. I'm going to call it the cheap prop challenge. You find you some cheap props like, can't flip this around, like some gym fan, old glass, nylon, the ones that just break. I've done it with dowels before too. Um, that just shatter rarely midair with these gym fans. You find them 40 cents a pack of four, or I know our old race group, they used to try and give them away and nobody would want them. And the idea is you get you a good speedy wrench, like a drill or something, so you can change. You get your batteries all set up, charging right next to you, unless you have enough to fly. Get you a real close track, something that you struggle with, or something that you want to improve on. Because remember, it's not just about fixing what's wrong with you. You also want to build on the good qualities you have. So don't forget to focus on the good qualities. Say if you take a gate really good, take it better. If you take a gate really bad, get better at that. But don't forget to get better at the stuff you're already good at, because a lot of times that's where you can pass people. Anyways, you just kind of fly through props, and the idea is kind of the reverse psychology of simming. I know with simming, especially with myself, and I've heard a lot of people say it, you get in a bad habit of no fear, balls to the wall. If you crash, it just resets, and you don't have that karma. You don't have to walk out and get your drone. You don't any of that. And while simming is a very powerful tool, and the better your hardware is, the better these sims are getting. The new AI drone, I haven't tried that yet, but I want to. I have to figure out if I have black box. I digress a little bit. You just kind of these things. I haven't had one implode in the air yet, but I've clipped the grass, like not even the ground. Didn't even take me out of the air, and the tips shattered off, and then you got vibration. So you keep good, crisp, clean props on it, good, tight tune. They're cheap. Don't worry about it. This is a training exercise. I think I bought 80 some sets for 30 bucks. Um, you don't break a lot of other gear, because and what it does is, for I'm not a psychologist, I don't understand it, but for me, when I first did this challenge years ago, I was really heavily relying on the durability of the cyclones, because I would crash. I would get fast, I'd get on a roll, but I get a little sloppy and I crash. And what this does is, as soon as you crash, even if you are flying 10 feet away from you, you come down a hard landing, you do something, it is frustrating and it's instant. The second you clip something, you're, oh man. And for whatever reason, that sticks into your head better, and it teaches you not to crash, or at least it has for me. And so, if you guys have the time or have an afternoon, you could sit down and get lots of packs really fast, and something pretty, either something you're really good at or something that's difficult for you, something challenging, an obstacle, something you want to take tighter, high speed runs through gates, that kind of stuff. Whatever you want to work on, you sit down with some really cheap props, and by cheap I mean brittle. But I tell you what, guys, a lot of these newer props are a long ways from coming to these old unengineered uh, freaking glass fiber nylon props, because they're super light, they're aggressive. I haven't hitting points where I've been flat in the air and they make a cool sound. Um, but yeah, the response on these are pretty incredible, especially now that we're running 6S, 1900 kV, etc. Because it's just nothing to spin them up and really grab the air. But I digress again. You sit out here, you fly a bunch of packs, you get to the point where you're not breaking so many, or say set out 10 packs, set out 20 packs, fly till you get through them, take a break. We all need rest. And yeah, I think it's a really great training exercise, and I think a lot of people can benefit from it, because at the end of the day, like old Howard Green told me, to finish first, you have to first finish. So, keeping your lines tight, taking shortcuts, not crashing is where I think really separates the good from the best at pros, nationals, any event really. That's just my 2 cents. Look forward to creating more videos for you guys, and I hope this helps. Like, subscribe if you found this helpful. Thanks, guys. Farmer Boy out.